Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it's time for more Total War, and I can't possibly be happier. What kind of kiwis? The fruit, the bird, or the country? All of them. Actually, Bobcat, all of them. It tastes like all of those things. Hey, Art, welcome back, welcome back. Great, now I have the theme song from Welcome Back, Cotter stuck in my head. Again, I'm just fidgeting with some final things here, so just bear with me 1 second. I'm tweeting this and Facebooking this and all of this stuff, so bear with me one moment, please, if you could. Yeah, I want to share that there. Yes, let's totally share that to that place. Cool, do that. Yeah, post that. Great, cool, excellent, everything's done. All right, welcome, guys. Hey, Bird Brains. Hey, Polsk. You just had 2 kiwi fruits. Here's another fun fact. Peeling kiwis is a colossal pain in the neck, and apparently Art gets around that by just eating the skin. Smart man. All right, I am liking my own stream. I am watching my own stream. Everything good right now. Okay, excellent. Now. We have some things to get done here. We have put Tor Sethi under siege, and I'm wicked happy about that. However, the High Elves have an army, a small army, but an army that contains a dragon right down here. Bird Brains, occasional fun fact. I would not compete with random facts with Bird Brains, or Did You Know with Bobcat, or any of the other things that are floating around, but I'm just every now and then I'll throw out a little something. Yeah, Polsk is going to get on the legal side of things here. I don't think do you actually have that trademarked, Bird Brains? Because if not, I've got a case at that point. All right, Marathi. We were, if I recall, pulling you down to Arnheim in preparation for going across the harbor to support the invasion of Ulthuan. That is... All right, Polsk, thank you. Sorry you couldn't hang out. I'll catch you later, Polsk. To support the invasion of Ulthuan, because we've got Tor Anrock and White Peak, but that ain't gonna last forever, and I just feel they're gonna send something through the Eagle Gate, and we're not prepared to defend that. Although Tor Anrock has a decent garrison. Tor Anrock could stand for a little while, but I'd just really like to get this siege dealt with, because they have a very poor garrison here. How long have we had this place under siege? A while. Actually, a while, which means we should have some siege engines kicking around there. I'm going to let that sit for right now. Focus on Marathi. Is there any more... What can I build down here? I'm a fair bit. Should I just tweak your army while I'm kind of sitting right here? Wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's take out this bleak sword, and let's take out this bleak sword, and replace that with Black Ark Corsairs, who have way better armor for a start. Yeah, let's just tweak you a little bit, Marathi. Take out that one and put in another Black Ark Corsair. Okay, that'll make you way beefier when you go across the harbor. I might have you pick up this shipwreck on the way, or go to this mysterious island, whatever the case may be. We'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, what needs to get done here? Unassigned skill points. Who do you think that is, game? You think that is Yastra. Oh, okay. We haven't seen you in a while, Yastra. You could probably stand... We're making you kind of fighty, and we gave you a dinosaur to ride, so that's wicked cool. But, we should probably keep you going down your blue line here, because there's some really good stuff at the end of that blue line. So let's get just casualties post-battle up a little bit. That's fine. I also want to send somebody back to White Peak or to Tor Anrock, because they're having a bit of a public order issue. It's not going to hurt us right now. We'd have 16 turns before Rebellion, but, you know, I kind of want to just keep that in check and make sure they're not going to go all mental over in White Peak and have a rebellious army that I'm just going to have to deal with. It'll just be an annoyance. Hero not moved. Whom? Oh, Sabioth. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's move Sabioth. Go assassinate Electra. No, go assassinate Leandra. You've got a better chance at it. If nothing else, you'll just get some experience. Hey, Hawk, welcome. Welcome. You know, Hawk, I've always meant to ask, what is moin? Is that sort of like an informal greeting? Because my knowledge of the German language is extremely limited, and basically it's like Guten Tag, Guten Morgen, that kind of thing. Is moin like sort of an informal thing like howdy or hiya? Is that what that is? Because you say that every time, and I've always kind of meant to ask you. Okay, yep, it is. All right, fantastic. I've always meant to ask you, and I always forget to ask you. Just sort of like an informal thing, like how you doing kind of thing. Because I just know, you know, very, very, very limited formal German. Sabioth has leveled up. Of course he has. You are wonderful, Sabioth. And I basically got you maxed out down here. There's nothing else I can do to you down here. So what have you got kicking around up here? Opportunist charge bonus. That is, it's low German. Okay, low German. Melee attack up. What's Assassin's Trophy? It's a hex. Melee defense down, melee attack down. That's decent. That's okay. Wouldn't kill you to have some speed up. What have you got kicking around down here? Used in the north. Okay, so a specific dialect to the north of Germany. All right, fair enough. Well, there you go. My question has been answered. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Moin? I would assume it was M-O-I-N, moin. That seems to make a degree of sense. I know you're quick to correct me on pronunciation, but I think I've got that one. That one seems pretty self-explanatory. Go with... Sure, you know what? Missile damage up. That's just a flat-out damage increase. Okay, end the turn, and this will be super interesting. Torsethi is not coming out to engage, but I'm a little concerned about the army with the dragon that's sitting down here, because dragon... I pronounced it correctly. Good for me. That's a first. God, we struggled when we did the undead here, and we had all those German towns. That was tricky. What are you doing? You're Nagaroth. We are broadly friendly with you, and you are not broadly friendly with Clarcaron, but you're keeping each other busy. Good. Just deal with each other. You can fight each other all you want, and I think you've even got some Skaven up there in the mix. So we got a little three-way fight going on in that neck of the woods, which is fine. Because that just means they're not coming down to me and bothering me. Because I will not have any armies in that neighborhood very soon, once we pull Marathi out of there. Although, economically, hi Luther Harkon of the Vampire Coast. You want me to break the trade agreement with the Dread Fleet? No? I don't have any particular reason to do that, Luther? I mean, money's money, man. I'll take anyone's money. Your vampires are different vampires. I don't care. They're all vampires to me. No, I'm not going to break that trade agreement. That's, you know, that's money. Because I was talking about money. We have economic issues to figure out. Like, can we afford to float a fourth army just to kind of keep it up in the north for something to do? Just to keep an eye on people up there. Especially if the Skaven get all skittery again. We've been at war and peace with them several times. I'd like them to just not... Oh, here we go. I'd like them to not bother us, but we'll see how that goes. They've got a major hero going in. Ooh, he didn't assault units. That's not good. Sabioth, I've got a job for you. You need to go assault a guy who's riding an eagle. So, you know, aim well on that one. But I cannot afford an assault units down there. I need those armies at full strength, if you would be so kind. Thank you very much. And you're still Clarcaron. You're still messing around with Nagaroth. That's fine. I don't really care. You can murder all of yourselves. Random fact with Bird Brains: the Royal Navy's subterranean oil tank in Inchendon, Scotland, has the world's longest echo. It lasts for 75 seconds. That's a very long echo. You're not wrong. Lord Not Move, that's fine. Bring me back to Sabioth, please. Can you deal with this guy? Yeah, now you're exhausted. That's the problem. Well, get up there anyway, and just get ready to deal with him when you're not so tired. Unless he assassinates you, but you're pretty beefy. You can probably take that. Now, what did that do? Yeah, he did take a good chunk out of our units. That wasn't nothing at all. That was not nothing at all. He did some damage there. And Velatroth's army is also pretty banged up because everybody's been in a fight recently. Torsethi has... Come on, stop with the wings on the eagle. There we go. Two more turns until Torsethi's supplies runs out. I think we're going to be okay. especially if we can get Morathi over here. What do you think I want to build up here, game? Well, probably something for public order, because that's not looking as good as I would like it to, and we've got actually a public order building ready to upgrade. Yeah, we'll take the House of Pleasure. Sure, what's that going to unlock? Witch Elves, one of my least favorite units. And Death Hags, my least favorite hero. Sure, unlock that. It'll be some public order. That'll be good. And sure, get the level 3 Halls of Ravaging. That's all very fine. And that's about all we're going to afford. Okay, but at 4820 for our turn-based income, I think we can float a 4th army up there. I'm pretty comfortable with bringing Morathi over to Ulthuan. Oh, we are just corrupting this land. Oh, look at what we're doing to the High Elf lands. It's just a barren wasteland now, and it's spreading. That's the great thing. It's spreading. The longer we're here, the more this is going to happen. Morathi, just get here. Just get somewhere. Where do you think you're going to get onto land? What's your problem, Morathi? Get over here, I guess. No, that's not a beach. I need a beach. Somewhere down here. Here? Will you go here? Where do you want to go, woman? That might be a beach. Come down here. It's sometimes a little hard to tell where they're going to be able to make land because they can't do it over cliffs, which is fussy. All right, Lord not moved. Who do you think is not moved? Yastra. Why don't you go into... Do you have... not raiding, channeling. There we go. Go into channeling. That'll give you at least a little bit of healing. Not a lot, but a little bit of healing. And who is... Yeah, I know he's not moved. That's fine. I just want him replenishing, thank you. Okay, another turn. Let's see how this one goes. I'm just feeling they're going to launch an army at us, and our armies are kind of banged up right now. And now we're going to have a whole lot of Nagaron versus the Skaven versus Clarcaron. Let's just see if we can actually speed that up a little bit. Can put that on somewhat high speed and try and get through the turn counter. Even on the new rig, the turn counter is long on Mortal Empires. Long. I don't know how many factions there are. It feels like 100, but it's long. It's not long. All I want to do is lay waste to Ulthuan and enforce my chaos corruption and turn it into a smoking wasteland. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing to do to the High Elves, who taste like kiwis. And are we still dealing with Clarcaron? No, now we're dealing with Caron Carr. Totally different K. Military alliance. I don't see any reason we shouldn't do that. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. We'll have a military alliance with you. That'll beef up our reputation a little bit. I would love to just absorb them in a confederation. That would be my goal. But our reputation is maybe not so good right now. Possibly not so good. Oh, speaking of confederation, Hexodal confederated with the Sentinels of Zeddy. Dang, that's a powerful group there, and they're right on my doorstep. And we're technically at war with them. They haven't done anything about it, but we are technically at war with them. And is that Mazdamundi himself? Yeah, that's Lord Mazdamundi himself, and he is sitting right at Sildrator's door, and we're at war with them. This is kind of why I want a 4th army down here. Assault units failure, that's good. I appreciate you failing to do that. Let me deal with Morathi first. I would love it, Morathi, if you got out of the march stance and just kind of slid into Torandrock. There you go. There you go. That should immediately help with public order. Yeah, now we're plus 13. 9 of which is military presence, 10 of which is characters. So 19 of that is the army I just landed at the door. Great, good. I'm feeling much better about Tor Anrock and White Peak. And White Peak is ready to do some building. And we've got 3 population surplus points. White Peak is not going to grow any more than that. That's the biggest it's ever going to get. So do I really need the growth here per se? Because all the growth is going to go to Tor Anrock now, which is great. But I don't really feel we need growth, which is what the Dark Elf Manors is providing, and casualty replenishment. That's not nothing. But no, I think we can demo this. let's put defenses up now, and then next turn I'm going to throw the public order building in there. Sabioth, can you deal with the guy on the eagle now? Are you still exhausted? Yeah, you're still exhausted. Wow, killing people really just makes you all tuckered out, doesn't it, Sabioth? You're just all tuckered out there. How about if we just embedded you somewhere? Just for now. That's fine. Go hang out with Yastra. It's something to do. Wow, you gained a follower just from doing that. Post-battle loot up 10%. I just made 10% more money for the rest of the game when Sabioth is in a battle and wins for doing nothing but having him in bed. Sometimes Warhammer is a little silly. That did not make a lot of sense. 6,000 in the kitty, so to speak. Let's do a little bit of improvement here. Public order is fine here. Good. How about Hag Hall? What's going on up here? We could definitely start putting some of the higher level buildings up here, but do I need that? Way up here, do I really need that? I feel I don't right now. I'd rather just have the money. Is there anything in Quintex that I need? Because that's kind of my hometown here. Not a lot. Killing people does take a lot out of you. The thing is hiding the body afterwards. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Birdbrains. He is an assassin, and I'm sure he has to hide the body afterwards. He's probably just preemptively exhausted, because not only is he going to have to hide an elf body, he's going to have to hide the eagle he's riding on. And that thing ain't tiny. That's not a small eagle. I should just save up and get the dragon, but dragons are kind of overrated. They are kind of overrated. Maybe we just go to the army. Maybe we just keep focusing on army number 4. If I started that in... Alright, is there anything defensively I need to build in Sildrator? Because that's... If Mazda Mundi's coming up, that's where he's going to start. No. Okay. Sildrator is as locked down as it can be. Good. What if I started an army over here? Just a small one. Just a tiny army. How about Rivarez? Shadow Sorceress. What else you got kicking around? How about something with decent loyalty? Immune to Psychology, though. That is fun. I would be okay with that. Nightshade. Oh, magic item drop chance up 15%. Nightshade, welcome to the team. You're in. Go ahead and garrison there, and I'm going to start building you... Oh, we have Harganath Executioners here. I forgot about that. Cool. How do they compare to the Blackguard? They're almost the same. Okay. Actually, Blackguard is a little more defensive. Interesting. Well, you know, we'll get a little of this and a little of that. Give me 2 of those right now, and 2 of those. We'll mix and match a little bit for Nightshade's army. I'm just concerned about Nightshade's loyalty because she's not going to do much. She's mostly just going to hang out. Okay, Yastra's not moved, that's fine. He's just sitting there attempting to replenish. Torsethi has 1 more turn until you guys are out of supplies. Let's see what happens in that next turn. And we're going to get a whole lot of the Clarkaron, Nagaroth, whatever Skaven is up there war going on. Oh, yes, that's right. The Vampire Coast has taken part of Ulthuan. Forgot about that. We're going to have to share our territory a little bit here. Mainly for the legal rights. Will come in 1 to 5 minutes. Okay. So no less than 60 seconds. I will wait 60 seconds, and then I will wait for another 4 minutes. The Blackguard are guards, and it makes sense they are best at guarding things. Yeah, that's true. They nailed it. Yeah, they would have better melee defense, because that's literally their job, is to stand there and not let people get past them. But we'll mix and match. We'll have some fun with that army. Maybe by the time we get to the end of the army, I might get her a dragon, but... Again, dragons are... Oh, another successful assault units. Valen's got to go down. Valen has just got to go down. Sabioth, are you feeling chipper and awake now? Yeah, you are. Now you have an 85% chance. Yeah, Valen, you go away now. Or at least go away for 4 turns. Lord not move, that's fine. Get me back to Marathi. You're totally healed up. You have a decent army. What do I want to do with that information? Because ideally, what I want to do is bring Marathi down here and have either Yastra or Velatroth trade places and head up there. And then have these two armies, Marathi and whomever else, head on to Val's Anvil. White Peak, what do you think I want to do? Oh yeah, I demoed your building. Right. And we're building the defensive one. So get some basic public order going, if you could, please. Yeah, start with that. Public order +2 and more chaos corruption. Can't hurt to have more chaos corruption, especially where we're going to have to compete with vampiric corruption. I hurt them, they hurt me. I feel like our corruption should just get along. What else do you think I want to build? Oh, you think I want to build the 3rd level of infantry? Not a terrible idea. I could see that. I'm not married to that idea, though. You're still building your army. That's fine. Do I have any shiny things to give you? Do I have any toys that you can have? How about some basic armor? Yeah, have an armor of darkness. And have, no, there's no weapons. How about an enchanted item? Nope, got none of those. Good thing you're going to be better at finding magical items. Yeah, have the Book of Asher. For no reason. I don't know why. I've got to have some followers. Except everyone else has got them. Okay, sorry, Nightshade. I don't have a lot of shiny toys to give you. Very sorry about that. And what else could we do with 4,700 gold that we don't really have anything else to be spending on? Go back to Hag Hall. Why don't we put defensive buildings in Hag Hall? Let's just get the walls even beefier than they are now, just in case somebody feels like doing something stupid from the north. I would appreciate it if they ran into a huge slammy wall while they did that. I know the Lord's not moved. Who has unassigned skill points? Of course Sabioth does. I'm running out of things to give you, Sabioth. I'm not going to lie here. I'm running out of things to give you. Sure, I guess have extra income from slaves. Why not? That's just extra money. And who else? Helenor, why did you get a skill point? What have you done for me lately? You could replenish troops. That would be a really good thing for you to be doing lately. Just do specialist. Just be slightly better at everything that it is that you do. Cool. And who else? Oh, Sarah. All the heroes are getting points for no readily explainable reason. I actually don't know. You are getting down to your better spells, so let's give you evasion now, and that will lead to better spells later, like Transformation of Kadon, which will just flat out summon a Manticore. Manticores are terrible, but they'll be a good interruption. They'll be a good distraction. Okay, now what? What do you got for me? The army in Val's Anvil isn't doing squat. It's probably because the elves are losing almost everything they've got. Ulthuan's going to be very interesting when me and the Vampire Coast are done with it. Or the Dreadfleet, whomever this is. Who is this? That is... the turn counter's messing it up. I'm not sure who that is, but it's a vampire faction of some sort. They have boats. So it's either the Vampire Coast or the Dreadfleet. I believe the Dreadfleet, and we are just carving up Ulthuan like an apple pie. Or a kiwi pie, because it's high elves. And Claire Caron is still at this multi-war thing going on over here. If you're heading over there, that's going to be Skaven. I can tell you that right now. It says ruins. That means it's Skaven. There would be no ruins left at this point of the game. They would have all been conquered by somebody. If it says ruins, it's rats. I'm just letting you know that, Claire Caron, before you go over there. Heads up, I guess. Marching to war. Oh, we did tech. Yay. I like technology. Let's do some more. Ooh, what do we got? Dominating the beasts. Recruit rank up for harpies and monsters and whatnot. Temple training grounds. Okay, these are all just recruit ranks up. Oh, weapon strength up for units that I almost never use. Or I could slap down 5,000 to just get to the next level, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Because I don't specifically need that 5,000 right now. May as well spend it on something. Okay, Torsethi, you're probably not feeling wicked good about life right now. Let's see how wicked good you're not feeling. Yeah, we're walking right in there. Velatroth, take it. Just take it out. You know what? Just for fun, because I think I can do better than this. Just for fun, let's do the battle. Leadership +5 to you guys. There you go. I don't know if we've actually done a war battle in this stream, so let's just do it. Random facts with bird brains. The Boeing YAL-1 airborne laser. We have airborne lasers now? Okay. Was modified 747 designed to shoot down ICBMs that was equipped megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser. There's a lot of information going on in their bird brains. I'm not surprised that took 1 to 5 minutes to get out, but I'm just enchanted by the megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser and wondering why I don't have one of those, because that sounds super. I would like to get my hands on one of those. I feel that would be good in the garden when spring comes. I feel I could dig stuff a lot faster if I had a megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser. Really speed through the gardening with that. Get those plants in quickly. I give up. What is a megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser apart from being incredibly badass? What does that do for a living? Oh, interesting wall setup here. Thovar, you're going to go down hard, but you got a weird wall setup. A laser, basically. Okay, so megawatt class chemical oxygen iodine laser is code word for laser. Fair enough. Fair enough. The point is laser, really. You're not wrong about that. The point is, in fact, laser. That's our takeaway. Oh, that was a bad gamble. Gambling didn't pay off. That wasn't very good at all. Ravenhair. Oh, I forgot I have flying crossbow units. That's going to mess with them. But for right now, go live over there. Okay. Cavalry. Where's their gate? Gate's over there. So cavalry, go live over there. Any other cavalry I need to know about who are on the ground, not flying? You guys can come over here. You guys, the bolt throwers, let's get you parked, you know what, right up here, sort of in that direction. Use your 3 bolts instead of your 1. It's chemical oxygen iodine lasers, so it's a coil. Got it, coil. Hey, Kisco, welcome. Welcome. It burns holes in rockets. Well, good. That seems like a valuable thing to be doing. I mean, unless there are rockets, in which case that's a terrible thing for them to be doing. I'm going to get these guys stationed up here, and I can't do much with anyone else until the battle actually starts. So, oh, and War Hydra. Yeah, let's get you right up front, because you're going to bust the gate down. There we go. Do you know the movie Dances with Wolves? I imagine he does, but I will let Artfree speak for himself. All right, start the battle, pause the battle. Here's what we got to do. War Hydra, go bust down the gate. You'll deal with that in no time. You, go to there. You, go to there. You, here. You, here. You, here. Boy, we had time to construct a lot of siege towers. I've never really gotten a good look at the Dark Elf siege towers. They're extremely ornate. I'm digging them. They're very, very ornate. I like that. All the crossbow people just line up and start shooting things, except you, because apparently you can... Yeah, you just go bash down the gate. That'll be fine. An old Western. Yeah, thanks for showing our age there, Art. Appreciate that one. An old Western. And the 3 of you can just kind of hang back here with the team, with the archery team, if you will. And you guys, where'd my flying guys go that I always forget I have? You guys just come start pelting these guys, because they're not going to be able to do much to you. Okay, everyone start moving. And here come my reinforcements, even better. Even better, here come the reinforcements. Yep, all of these guys. So you get up on the wall, you get up on the wall. Probably by the time you actually get over to this wall, it's all going to be over. Oh, COIL was an acronym. Okay. Okay, so Art actually knows way, way more about this than I suspected. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not wholly surprised by that, to be honest. You, if you can, get over there, use your 3 bolts. Harpies, just stay out of the battle. Harpies are going to be useless here. They'll just get shot out of the sky. What else have I got coming in? Another artillery unit. That's great. You go over there and be on your thing there. These guys are going to start falling apart very quickly. Very, very quickly. Yeah, the flying repeater crossbow guys are just making a mess out of their infantry because there's nothing they can do. There's basically nothing they can do. Oh, and their leader is right here. Great. All the generals and heroes start moving up here. And actually, get the cavalry moving up here, too, because those guys will be handy. Just sort of come up into this neighborhood. By the time you get up here, we will probably deal with that. The wall issue. We are attacking the High Elves, Kisco. We decided, we basically starved them out, but I haven't shown off a city battle with walls on the stream yet, so I thought we'd just do the battle anyway. They're losing horribly. But they've got walls. It's not like they have nothing. And I do kind of have to pay attention because why are my bolt fiends up there? I have no idea why these guys are up here. Because the walls will help them. They're already giving up, though. You know what? This battle is already over. This is, yeah, they're basically giving up. They're all fleeing. They weren't in great shape when we got here. And, oh, Robert the War Hydra has just burst through the door. The War Hydra just literally kicked the gate open, and now he's going to go eat their leader. Yep, leader effectively eaten. You guys, you, Dark Shards, come in here and do things. Where's my cavalry? We can just get this taken care of real quick. Get these guys in and get these guys in. War Hydra is eating their general. They could call for backup. You're right. They actually could. They have an army down the street. That's kind of why I chose to go in a little bit early, because I don't want backup. And they do have it in the area. They don't have nothing. Why don't you focus on those guys? You can fly and shoot things. That's pretty much the best news I've heard all day. Oh, my artillery's wrecking them. War Hydra has actually taken some damage, but he ate their leader. Their leader's just gone. He's fled somewhere. Here come the flying crossbows. Where did my cavalry get off to? You guys. Yeah, you guys. The Dark Riders with the repeater crossbows. And the Dark Riders, period. Can you guys get in here, please? Or are you being held up by other people at the door? I think you're being held up by other people at the door. I think it's going to be basically irrelevant. We've effectively won. But there are some silver helms up here. War Hydra, why don't you go and eat the people on the horses? Oh, we got an eagle. Somebody go kill the eagle. Anyone at all. Anyone. Okay, here's the problem. There's a huge choke at the door here. Everybody come in here. Everybody come inside and kill something, please. This is what I need you to do. There's just a big old choke point at the gate and nobody can get through. It's like the Three Stooges down here. They're all boxed up at the door. Nobody can get in here. Okay, a few people have managed to make it through. Good. So what's over here? Oh, the War Hydra's eating everyone. You can shoot those guys, please. That would be great. Yeah, we're not taking no damage, Kisco. A walled city is not nothing to break into, even when they're really weak. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We'll take some knocks, but it'll all be cool. We'll get my cavalry to charge in there. Yastra. Don't I have somebody on a dinosaur? Yeah, Yastra's on a dinosaur. There we go. Birdbrains, I know you were very keen on having Yastra have a dinosaur. There he is on his dinosaur. He didn't actually get to do anything, but it's good. He's on a dinosaur. He could charge people really effectively right now. Okay, end the battle. I probably took more damage than I really needed to if I had just auto-resolved it, but we did fine. War Hydra took some decent damage. I did kind of send him in to eat everyone in the city, so that makes a degree of sense. But this city will now belong to me. The invasion of Ulthuan continues. I know, Birdbrains, I know you specifically wanted me to get Yastra a dinosaur, and he has one. Maybe in the next battle he can actually show it off by charging someone on a dinosaur, which is kind of his thing. Alright, we got that. We got some money, not a small amount of money, that's good. We got At least a rank for Velatroth, probably something for everyone else too. How many slaves are we getting out of that? 517, not bad. And another huge chunk of money and some unit. Yeah, loot and occupy. Loot and occupy that, very please. Thank you very much. Oh, you missed it, Art. You missed it. I'll try to show it off. Yostra's writing it. Oh, actually, you know what? You actually can see it. It's on the campaign map. Hang on, hang on. Let me get focus. There we go. I don't know why Yostra's... Oh, wait, I do. I know exactly why Yostra's all swirly. He's replenishing, but there he is. He's riding a dinosaur. It's a pretty decent dinosaur, all things considered. And if he were charging someone, they'd be in trouble because... I don't know the last time you were charged by a dinosaur, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's a rough weekend. That's a rough end to your day, is being charged by a dinosaur. Who's more beaten up here? Yastra is pretty good, actually. He's going to be full strength. Actually, so is Velatroth. Apart from Warhydra, Velatroth will be at full strength. Fine. Then, Yastra, you just peel back to White Peak, please. And that will help your replenishment even more. Yeah, you'll be at full strength very soon. And any heroes down here that I need to be aware of? Sabioth, you're not doing anything for a living. Why don't you go... assault these... Ooh, actually, your assault units is terrible. Why is that so terrible? I don't know. Go try and assassinate Electra. It'll give you something to do for the day. Ah, you succeeded. There you go. Electra's out of the battle for 4 turns. That's knocking your army down. You don't have much left. Oh, you've got Sisters of Avalorn. Those guys just wreck. And by guys, I mean girls. Those are some serious archers. Armor piercing, magical damage. You have a weird army, Erathond. You have a dragon and Sisters of Avalorn. And then you've got sort of a mid-grade tier 2 halberd unit. What's your deal? All I know is I need to crush you. And speaking of crushing you, Val's Anvil has a much, much smaller garrison than I would expect it to have. It's a good garrison. Got White Lions in it. A lot of tier 2 stuff. But White Lions are nothing to sneeze at. I would probably not sneeze at a High Elf anyway. It's probably horribly offensive in the High Elf community. But, Morathi, start heading down this way. By the time you get down to Tor Sethi, I'm going to imagine that Velatroth, apart from Warhydra, is going to be fairly full strength. And what did we inherit in Tor Sethi? We need to repair that. Ah, it already came with the first level of defensive buildings. Great. That's awesome. We'll have a decent garrison when that gets going. White Lions of... Is it? I always forget. Yes, the White Lions of Trace, Crace... I don't remember. White Lions of Trace, if that is how that's pronounced. Or Crake, Cracky, I don't know. But yeah, the White Lions. They're not actually lions. Let's be clear about that. They're just beefy guys who have huge axes. But apparently they're called the White Lions of something I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. Trace, Crake, I don't know. I've heard it pronounced many different ways. But anyway, they're kind of beefy. They're not nothing. What else do you think I want to build in White Peak? Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me walls. Yes, definitely. I will take the money that I just looted from Tor Sethi and spend it on walls for White Peak, the other city that I looted from you. And Nightshade, you finished with those guys. Yeah, what else could you be doing for a living? What else would we like to give you? We've still got a decent surplus here. Well, let's get you started on a monster, because those take a while. I'm going to give you a Charybdis. Yeah, because I almost never use the Warhydra's Breathe Fire thing. So I don't know why I'll bother. And get a bolt thrower while you're here. Okay, we have no money. That's fine. He was excited about lions like the cat. Yeah, I know. I'm predisposed towards cats. You are not wrong about that. Oh, you can get your name of power, Yastra. Oh, I do like these. Aristocratic, or revered, or martial. What am I kind of spinning you down? You're getting a little fighty, but not a lot. You're kind of a mix and match here. Get your aristocratic name of power. Yeah, take that. And that gives me a little choose-your-own-adventure, right? The untimely and not at all suspicious death of a rival lord. A large swath of land is sadly disloyal inhabitants have fallen under your control. You can either draft them or disperse them. Okay, now what gets me what? Draft them or disperse them. Spread them out will get me the name Barbadlash, and that will give me public order +8 and income +5%. All regions? All regions. Income from settlement buildings +5%, all regions. I don't know what the next one is, but it can't be as good as a flat 5% increase. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not at all. Upkeep -30% for some units in my army. No, 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 no. Spread them out. Spread them out. Public order +8 and a flat 5% increase on all settlement buildings everywhere. Yes, good job, Yastra. Well done. Sabioth unsurprisingly levels up. I am really running out of things to give you. What's down your sort of ultimate form here? We've even given you some of these already. Opportunist, speed up. It's all good. I'm really running out of things to give you. Scavenge is more income. That's not a bad thing, but you're not often embedded in people's armies anymore. Just be a little more defensive. There you go. Melee defense up. And who else? Bellatroth. When are you getting your name? 10. Alright, you got a ways to go on that. Why don't you start beefing up your army? Take Sheafmaster, ammo up on missile units. Okay, everybody's in a city. Well, that's not true. Everybody's not in a city, but 2 people are in a city. Alright, end that turn. That was a good turn. We got some stuff done there. Tor Sethai is ours. The invasion of Ulthuan continues, and now it appears to be a bit of a race between me and the Dreadfleet to see who gets to Lothern. Because Lothern, apart from just the psychological value of having the High Elves' capital city, Lothern makes money. Lothern makes a lot of money. I would very much like to have Lothern under our control, but the Dreadfleet are closer. Way closer. They could probably pull that off. Speaking of the Dreadfleet, hi guys. Hi Count Noctilus. You would like a military alliance. I am 100% behind that. You and I, Count Noctilus, are carving up Ulthuan like an apple pie. And I am totally okay with that. Actually, you own... Wow. I gotta take a look at you. You got a lot going on, Count Noctilus. You have taken a huge, huge chunk of Ulthuan. More than I like, actually. I really wanted more of this for myself. I almost feel I've got to race over to Lothern before they get it. Because they're there. They're at Angarial. If they're at Angarial, Lothern is the next step. Huh. Well, better to have them as allies than enemies. Because if they're going that hardcore, they could wreck me right now. Not really in a position... Although, undead armies are not generally beefy. We'd have them there. The only problem is, you got to kill them 100%. They won't run away. Oh, good. Our upgrade 2 is done. That was 5,000 well spent. Now what can I research? Let's get in some really high-level stuff here. Instrument of War... Recruit rank up. Preston Servitude. Local recruitment capacity +1 in all provinces. Well, dang. That's good. And loyalty +2 for new recruits and public order +1 all provinces. Well, I'm going to get them both anyway. What does this lead into? Upkeep down, upkeep down, upkeep down. Okay. Recruit rank up. Diplomatic relations up. Melee attack up. Oh, an additional 5% chance all characters to assassinate. Let's start with Consumed by Rivalry. We'll just have Sabioth being even better than he is right now. Speaking of which, Sabioth, are you super tired now? You're a little bit tired. You're definitely not at top form. You could have... Well, Leandra's back. Try and assassinate her again. Critical success, Sabioth. Critical success. So Leandra is not coming back. She has actually been super killed now. Not just a little bit killed. How do we win the map? Well, see, here's the thing with that, Kisco. The map is massive. In fact, we can't even see the vast bulk of it because of the fog of war, because we just haven't discovered it yet. What you're seeing is a tiny part of the map. It's what you're seeing is probably a quarter of the map, I would estimate. A quarter of the map, maybe. So the victory conditions are extensive, and I won't go through all of them. We could look at the objectives, but the long campaign victory, if all of these objectives that you're seeing here, basically boils down to kill everyone. It doesn't. It doesn't. You can do all just the specific things here, but it basically boils down to kill everyone and take all the land in the world, and that's not a small amount. We could theoretically be playing this for years. There will be a point where you guys get bored of it, and I get bored of it, and I say, hey, let's stop playing this, and we'll play something else. But we could theoretically be playing this for years if we only did it a couple hours every Saturday. Just this initial one, control all provinces of Ulthuan. Just this initial one could take a month of trying to do that, because of all of these things, we've done one piece of that. So basically that condition is control all of Ulthuan, which is this sort of little donut-shaped place here. We've done one bit of that. So there's a very long-winded way of answering your question, how do you win the map? Kill everyone and take all their stuff. Take everything they've got. How are you guys healing up? War Hydra could kind of use another turn. And where did I park Morathi? Right here. Okay, bring Morathi down here. I do need to keep Morathi fighting so that she'll keep leveling up, because the only problem with the Dark Elves' loyalty, well, there are many problems with the loyalty mechanic, because it's challenging. But the problem with Dark Elf loyalty is if another general gets higher level than Morathi, who is the leader, then they're going to get disloyal because they feel they're more powerful than she is. Long story short, we need Morathi to keep fighting and keep leveling up so she always stays at a higher level than everyone else that is under her control. What do you think I want to build in White Peak now? Oh, more public order. That's solid. I could see the value in that. Although we're kind of getting a little low on the old surplus now. How much of this is... Yeah, characters and military presence is still a heck of a lot of that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, game. Go ahead and build the next level of the public order building. Hope you plan on playing Season 2 of RimWorld. Oh, no question of that. No question of that, Kisko. Random fact with Bird Raids, Amelia Earhart and Eleanor Roosevelt once sneaked out of a White House event and commandeered an airplane and went on a joyride to Baltimore. Yeah, that sounds like Eleanor Roosevelt. That sounds like something she'd do. I totally believe that. No question there'll be a Season 2 of RimWorld, Kisko. Don't even worry about that. I mean, it won't be like tomorrow or something. I'll give myself a tiny break, but I really want to get back into that. And as somebody else said, I can't remember who, I think it was Shouting Stone, said, I can skip a lot of the issues I had in the early game and hopefully have a better run at this one. But yeah, ton of fun to play. I feel it was kind of anticlimactic how it ended. I kind of felt I was in a position to start turning that colony around. But just had this, random event that happened and took us all out. Sabaoth, you are so wonderful. What else can I possibly do to make you any better than you are right now? Sure, leadership plus 25. Why not? Why not? That's fine. That's fine. And then, next turn, we got to think about moving on to Val's Anvil. It's not going to be the easiest nut to crack, but I think we can get in there, and I think we need to get in there before the Dreadfleet does. I was not aware they were being quite as aggressive as they are. But we are allies with them. They're not gonna poke our bear, so to speak, and we're not gonna poke theirs. We're clearly not going to get all of Ulthuan right now. At some point, we could just turn on the Vampire Coast if I felt we were stronger, but we'll get what we're going to get out of Ulthuan and then focus on another target. Maybe move into Southern Lustria. I don't like fighting lizards, though. You would like military access. Yeah, that's broadly okay. That's fine, so long as military access does not include coming and trying to hit me. And what are the Skaven up to? I hate fighting rats, too. Rats and lizards. Can't pin down rats, and lizards just won't die. It's like fighting dwarves. They just won't fall over and die. And what is your hero doing? Yeah, I feel they're making a move for Lothern. And I think that's the only thing that Calidor has left. That would be interesting in its own weird way, because Kalidor almost never holds Lothern. Yeah, wow, Tyrion's just been beaten. I mean, I helped. Don't get me wrong, I helped. I took a lot of stuff off of him that he wanted, but he's wrecked, and it's mostly the Vampire Coast that did it. I'd like to take credit for it, but mostly it was the undead vampire pirates that did it. And who are you again? Are you Claire Carond? We're friendly with you, as I recall. And Selveth, who do you work for? Again, Claire Carond, I believe. Okay, so you're not my problem. Basically, you're not my problem. We kind of drew a line up there and said, that bit's yours, this bit's mine. Villainous, Tyrannus, Andorra, Euronymous, Deathka. Do vampires have hamburgers? Yes, but it's zombie meat, and nobody likes that, because zombies are wicked cheap. Okay, we can do the sacrifice to authority again. Do I want to do that? Do I have a reason to do that? Sacrifice to Cain would probably be better for me right now, but the sacrifice to authority is actually pretty good. Lords have a chance to gain +2 loyalty just randomly, and it's only 100 slaves. We only have to kill 100 slaves to get this. Sure, I'll get 100 slaves back somewhere. Their lives have gone to a better cause as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I think we got to make a move for Val's Anvil. How's the War Hydra? Pretty much healed. And everyone else is top strength. Okay. How far can you get in normal mode? You can get right down there. And you can also get right down there. Okay. I'm making a move on Val's Anvil here. Kalidor has that and Lothern left. And we got to... I feel we're in kind of a race for Lothern right now. I feel Lothern's up for grabs, and the vampires have their eye on it. So, Morathi, you're leading the charge here on your Dark Pegasus. Yep, I know. It's an even fight right now, but we're going to get some siege equipment going. And get a battering ram. You can continue the siege. It's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be 100% fine. And then Velatroth, you're going to be backup. So you come down here and hang out. It's actually, is that even a fair fight now? Now, the game's saying it is. I don't necessarily believe that, but they do have a dragon. I can't discount the fact that they actually do, in fact, have a dragon. A flying dragon that breathes fire in traditional dragon formation, format, whatever. So let's not completely discount that. I'd actually love to see if they'll come out to me. If they want to come out to me, that's just fine. And my other army, I should probably be doing things with you. Oh, you're one turn away from getting War Hydra. That's good. We can float you some more stuff here. Why don't you have another bolt thrower? And now get some basic missile infantry going on. I don't really know why I feel I would need the Dark Shards with shields. In an ideal world, the Dark Shards are not getting hit with anything. And they both have armor-piercing missiles, so just give me 2 of the regular Dark Shards. They're cheapers. Is that a volcano city? Darn right it is. Well, kind of. I mean, the volcano's over here. This is our home turf, Birdbrains, the ancient city of Quintex. It's not technically a volcano, but it does have flaming skull icon in the mountain here, which I feel is valuable. I feel that the flaming skull overlooking our home city is a good thing to have. So, not a volcano in the strictest sense of the word, but valuable nonetheless. And Yastra, oh, you have your last name now, Barbadlash. Get over, just go into March, it's fine, and get over to Tor Anrock. I just want you to keep an eye up there. We don't need anyone in White Peak right now. That'll be okay. And is there anything we should be building around here? No. Actually, in one turn, we're going to be pretty darn well defended down here. Yeah, exactly like McDonald's, Bobcat. Yeah, exactly like McDonald's. You know what you're getting into when you walk in the door. Don't think you don't. Hero not moved. Is that Sabioth? Of course it's Sabioth. Of course it is. Can you, in fact, even do anything, Sabioth? You can't do anything now because we're under siege, so you just became useless over here. Why don't you go see what's going on in Lothern? Why don't you haul your tail over to Lothern and see what the deal is? and see if the Vampire Coast are making an aggressive move over here. And while you're here, what is going on in Lothern? It's level 4. Okay. How's your garrison? Your garrison is beefy. Okay, your garrison is not nothing at all. You have a serious garrison in Lothern. Yeah, sword masters, white lions, silver helms, eagles, bolt throwers. That, well, I mean, it's Lothern. It's one of the premier cities on the map. It's going to be a tough nut to crack. But that may be an all-3 army kind of thing. I'm almost kind of wondering if it's worth letting the vampires have it. No, Lothern makes so much money, though. So much money. Yeah, no, we got to make some kind of play for it. We can't leave it there. And what do you think I want to build in Arnheim? Oh, lots of things, actually. Sure. Actually, next turn, you're going to be able to go up to level 5. I'm just going to save our money for that. Save my money for level 5. That'll be good. Yes, I know I put Val's Anvil under siege. I remember. It was the last turn game. You didn't actually need me to do that. Calidor has population surplus, too. Oh, good. And Black Coast. All right, lots of places are growing. There's a fast food restaurant chain only in Ireland called Supermax. So much better than McDonald's. McDonald's always put pickles in my burger. Birdbrains hates pickles. I tell you, I've had Irish burgers, Birdbrains. Supermax I have not had. I've never been there. But I would be pretty impressed if the Irish can pull off a decent burger, because Europeans as a whole do not know how to do a decent burger. It's just, it's not their nature. I've had many European burgers, and they're just wrong. They're just wrong. They're not correct at all. And I would doubly say that about Irish burgers. Yeah, I like pickles too, Kisco. Actually, I like pickles quite a bit. Crone Hellebron of Harganeth. Not only do you want a trade agreement, but you want to pay me 1,000 for it as well. Absolutely. Why would I turn that down? You didn't even need to pay me. I would have just put the trade agreement in my pocket. But okay. I dispute that, Birdbrains. I dispute that. Mrs. Dave and I went to an Irish burger place that specifically, its marketing, its sort of image was, we do American-style burgers. It was probably one of the worst burgers I've ever had in my life. And there's fantastic good food in Ireland, particularly in the Galway area. Great place if you're a foodie. They have amazing restaurants. Burgers are not one of them. Burgers are not one of them. You guys just can't do burgers. And I don't mean just the Irish. I mean all Europeans can't do burgers. Hey, you know what? It's okay. We can't do fish and chips. American fish and chips is an abomination. In fact, we just had American fish and chips here a couple of weeks ago. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we don't do some things, and you don't do some things. And I'm going to tell you right now, Birdbrains, you don't do burgers. It's just wrong. Burgers were invented in Germany, in Hamburg. That's why they're called hamburgers. Okay, I don't know if I've had a German hamburger. I don't know if Hawk is still here. I'm going to assume not, because he hasn't chimed in on this. And he's usually quick to correct if we're being incorrect about something. I do love fish and chips too, Kisco. Maybe like once or twice a year I get a real hankering for that. But when it's done wrong, it's really wrong. Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure PEI is absolutely... Oh, hey, Hawk, you're still here. Okay, so Birdbrains is saying that the hamburger was created in Hamburg, Germany. Please correct us if it is not, or illuminate us if it is. So we have some of the best lobster meat in the world. So do we, actually, Kisco. So do we. In fact, your local dishes and my local dishes in the Northeast United States are virtually identical. It's basically around seafood, primarily shellfish, lobsters, crabs, scallops, all that kind of thing. Okay, Hawk says that's correct, and I was inclined to agree. I mean, the name of the city is Hamburg. You're calling them hamburgers. It kind of makes sense. You know, like Lord Sandwich invented the sandwich kind of thing. So I've never had a German hamburger. I would be interested to see if... Because I think every country has special food. Yeah, I think even if a German hamburger was created in Germany, I think that's one of those things, and I'm going to get flack from anyone who's Italian here. I'm going to say it's one of the things that Americans took, like pizza, and just made it better. Italian Americans looked at pizza and said, I think we can do better than this. We need to make it bigger and put more things on it and make it amazing. And P.S., we're going to cut it into slices so you can buy it individually. That part is American, by the way. That's history. Americans were the first ones to cut pizza into slices so you could buy one particular slice. So I think the burger and pizza are things that Americans took and made their own. So I've never had a German hamburger, but I'm going to guess it's probably not as good as an American burger. None of your countries can make decent bread, for example. I would broadly agree with you on that, Hawk. Although you and I have said this before, I personally believe there is decent bread here. You just have to look for it. We do have amazing bakeries in our area. They're just few and far between, and they make amazing bread and baked goods. They're just very few and far between. I do agree with you that if you just go into a local grocery store for bread, you're not going to get good bread. But if you go to a good bakery in the area, you'll get good bread. You'll absolutely get good bread. Fried seaweed, really? Well, there's the Welsh for you. Bunch of weirdos over there frying seaweed. Is that necessary? What about whales art? What happened in Welsh history where you guys looked at seaweed and said, we should eat this? We should, not only should we eat this, we should fry this. Lava bread fried seaweed that looks as black as it tastes. Yeah, really, what happened to Wales? Was it like the Irish potato famine? Did you guys just run out of food? And then you looked at seaweed and said, well, I guess this is what we're eating today. Sabioth, talk to me. Sabioth, talk to me. What's going on in Lothern, and what can you do with it? Yeah, sure. Assault the garrison. Why not? You got nothing else to do. Success. Sure. Great. That's a good start. Something clearly went wrong. So, wrapping up my thought here, Hawk and Bird Brains. Europeans can't do burgers. And I will stand by that, Hawk. If you're frantically typing saying the Germans could do good hamburgers, I will stand by my statement that Europeans can't do hamburgers. And I will stand by my statement that we took burgers from you, and we took pizza from the Italians, and we made it American. You guys do other great food, both the Irish and the Germans. Burgers ain't it. Burgers are not it. Who has not been moved? Velatroth. That's fine. Why don't you just go into the channeling stance and hang out there? And settlement upgrade. Ah, yes, we have some money to spend. Money to spend here. Who's angry up in the Temple of Adioth? Oh, we got rebels up here. Well, good thing I'm putting together another army. How is that army right now? Got rebels. It's ready to move. Good. Nightshade, you're on the move here. And we'll pick up... Here's what we're going to do, Nightshade. You're going to pick up some more troops on your way. Hawk does not really like burgers. I love burgers. Absolutely love burgers. Too much, in fact. I don't eat them very often because I really do love burgers. And there are some fantastic places that do amazing burgers in our area. I would love to just wave a magic wand and have everyone in, specifically that one burger restaurant in Ireland, appear here and go to a real American burger place. And just to see what a real American burger is. I was so disappointed with their burger. It was tiny, it was flavorless, it seemed prepackaged. I suppose that's what they think an American burger tastes like. Settlement upgrade was whom again? Oh, Hag Hall, right. Right, yeah, let's definitely get that up to level 5. And that will unlock a whole bunch of new stuff. So, Nightshade, keep moving north. We will pick you up some more troops as we go along. Just keep moving so those rebels don't get bigger as they're going along. Hang on, I have to approve that link art 1 second, please. There we go. Picture of lava bread. Yeah, no, you're fine, Art. You can always post a link. It's totally cool. Well, I mean, you can always post a link provided it's not something horrible. But I think a link to lava bread will be totally 100% fine. And if you have a link to what went wrong in Wales that we're now eating seaweed, that would be cool too. So Val's Anvil, you have quite a number of turns before you're going to run out of supplies. That's fine. That's broadly okay, because I'd like to actually start focusing a little more up here. Tor Anrock, your public order is rock and roll right now. Your public order is a million times fine. Food is disappointingly small in Europe. You're 100% correct. You know why, Bobcat? That's because they actually have sensible portions. That's the problem. They actually have portions that humans should eat. One problem with U.S. food is the low quality standards you have over there. Yeah, I don't deny that, Hawk. I absolutely do not deny that. We allow way more rat droppings in our food than you might. But, you know, it just adds to the flavor, we feel. And bulk. We like bulk. Yeah, the problem with European food, Bobcat, is they actually do properly sized proportions. You get a meal that a human being should eat, not a human, like, not a meal that 12 people should be eating. Canada is meh. Okay, so Canada's kind of not so great, but not so terrible on the food thing. The bread looks good, but the fried seafood, nope. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Kisco. So that contributed to my disappointment, Bobcat, is I was presented with a burger that was probably a third the size of a burger I would expect in the United States. Even from a basic burger place like a McDonald's, I would expect something bigger. Eagle Gate. Now, your garrison is going to be ridiculous. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Huh. I want one of the gates. I don't know. Are these all level 5? These are all level 5. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting into one of the gates with one army. And I don't really want to go up to Tordranal because that land is inhospitable. I wish the vampires would take that. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're exactly right, Art. Sorry, I'm just glancing over a chat here. Canada wins because poutine. It's poutine. And poutine is just like the most amazing thing. That's where Canadians win, is they looked at French fries, gravy, and cheese curds and said, hey, you know what would be cool? Let's put all these in a bowl and eat it. That's where Canada gets the win. And maple syrup, but largely poutine. Because some really, really smart Canadian person said, I've got a bowl, I've got some hot French fries, I've got some hot gravy, and I've got some cheese curds, and I've got a fork. So I've got a good night ahead of me. That's where Canada wins. We have Burger Month coming up here, where all the restaurants make special ones and try to win. That would do very well down here, actually. We have a number of restaurants right in our area that do, you know, kind of specialty burgers that we enjoy. Okay. I think I'm just going to end this turn and save up a little bit of money. I want to deal with that rebel problem up there because everything that's happening in Lothern right now is kind of mostly taking care of itself. I'm just sort of letting the vampires run rampant. It's not my ideal, but at least we're allies with them, not at war with them. Yeah, I'm less concerned about what's happening up in the north here. Again, these three factions seem to be just fighting each other eternally, and that's basically okay. I will have a look at my diplomatic screen in the next turn. Our reliability rating is low, but we're also quite powerful. It might be time to look at possibly some confederation with one of the smaller Dark Elf factions. It's a quick way to get some decent territory. All local ingredients. Yeah, we have a number of... The sort of our area is awfully... The restaurants are usually awfully keen on sourcing things locally when they can. You know, except for obvious things like chain restaurants. But the independent restaurants are often quite keen on that. And the Dreadfleet's bringing in more heroes. Well, they've made their stamp on Lothern. There's no question of that. They wanted Lothern and they got it. Who are those guys? Hurry up and end the turn, game. I want to see who those guys are, because I don't know. They're probably a rebel faction, but who are they? Are they elven rebels? We are pretty big on farming. Also, our potatoes are famous. Well, good. That just means you can make more poutine, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your name, Mr. Shadow Dart. You would like peace treaty. I actually didn't know we were at war with you. But, wow. It's saying your strength rank is only 54, but you... Oh, no, not you. I'm looking at someone different. You just have one settlement. Yeah, no wonder you want peace with me. No wonder. Yeah, that's totally fine. You can totally have peace with me. I wasn't even aware we were at war with you. So, good. I'm glad we're at peace. People I forgot existed. Yeah, if you're big on farming potatoes, that just means more poutine. And if you're farming gravy and cheese curds, that would be great, too. Oh, somebody tried to assassinate Sabioth. Didn't work out so well for them. Okay, where is Sabioth? Why don't you assassinate him right back, Sabaoth, where did you go? Where are you? Where did you... Oh, you're way down there. Oh, you're kind of perched on top of Lothern. Okay, that's a good place for you to be. Why don't you assassinate this guy? Because you have a ridiculously low chance of doing it because you're very, very tired. Oh, I want to see who these guys are. They are... Oh, High Elf Rebels. Okay, it's a rebel army. That makes sense. Hero not moved. Is there anything you're really going to be able to do? Ah, sure. Try and assault the garrison again. Critical failure. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it. All right, well, Sabaoth's out of the game for a little while. You know what? That's fine. I didn't have a lot for him to be doing anyway, and he's basically maxed out. Potatoes are Ireland's thing, usually, unless there's a famine of sorts, and then you all move over to America and you know, have real food. Syrup is Canada's thing. Stick to your things. So whatever you're good at in Canada, which apparently is maple syrup, and probably curling, I think that's also a food, then just stick to that, apparently, says Birdbrains. And Birdbrains probably has the legal team to back that up, too, so watch out there. Maple syrup is a Pennsylvania thing, not a Canada thing. Or, Bobcat, a Vermont thing, if you're coming into my area. Vermont is, like, literally world famous for maple syrup. So, yeah, I mean, you can actually go get it from the tree. Colcannon. What is Colcannon? Alright, I have no idea what that is. Lord not move. That's Velatroth. That's fine. He's just going to stay right there. Did I give you a Hydra? No, I gave you a Charybdis. Okay. And you guys are still kind of getting starved. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, Kisko and Birdbrains says, or Kisko says, bring it on, Birdbrains. I'm not getting in the middle of that nonsense. Toranrock. You can basically fend for yourself right now. They don't appear to have any armies up here. Even if they did, you're very well defended at this point. You are exceptionally well defended. You have walls everywhere. Your garrisons are beefy. I mean, White Peak could be a little bit better, but go ahead and just get the next public order building going. And who are you again? Oh, Yastra. Start moving south. Yeah, go into March stance. Start moving south. What is Colcannon? All right, everybody appears to know what Colcannon is except me. If it's something with cheese or potatoes, I am in. Random fact with Birdbrains. War Thunder should add the F-14 so I can listen to Highway to the Danger Zone properly. Gotcha. Okay. Got it. All right. All right. Little Top Gun moment there. Fantastic. I put my potatoes up against anyone's. Okay. So I'm seeing some sort of potato war between Birdbrains and Kisko. Cool. Can I judge that? Because I really like potatoes. And I feel I would be an exceptionally good judge of good potatoes. So, you know, if in your little battle you needed an impartial person for potatoes, I'm not impartial to anything else. I'm highly biased in everything. But if you needed, you know, an impartial potato judge, I am okay with that. Potatoes are best in Germany. Oh god, now Hawk's getting in on it. Alright. Apparently we need some sort of weird, like, Wee Hours viewers potato contest. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Count Noctilus, we like you. I know that. You would like military access. I kind of assumed we already had that, but yeah. Yeah, you and I really like each other. We are trusted friends, Count Noctilus. And you have an amazing sort of armored beard, which is really fun. You've actually got like a piece of your armor over your curly beard, just so your beard doesn't get all fussy when you're fighting. Excellent. So, all right. Hawk, Kisko, and Birdbrains are all fighting for potato domination. And I really hope I get to judge that. That would be really good. Good luck against Hawk. Hawk's got some experience with raiding. I think Hawk knows when you're coming, Birdbrains. I feel potentially Hawk may be a super secret spy, but we'll see. We'll see. Everyone wants beard armor, Bobcat. Even people without beards want beard armor. Colcannon description at 2211. Oh, what is a timestamp? Did I totally miss that? Like, I don't know, an hour ago or something? Oh, who's doing stuff? Von Karstein? No, you're on the other side of the planet. See, just because you were asking about it earlier, Kisko, All these other things that are going up in the top, the reason this turn counter takes so long is because there's like 75 factions on this planet all doing things. And we're seeing a tiny fraction of it. I missed it. Okay. 2211. All right. Put it in the comments section when this goes up as a recording on YouTube, because otherwise I'll never remember that. Oh, 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Irish mashed potatoes with spring onions, green cabbage, and a pound of butter and a pint of cream. Oh, sign me the hell up for that. That's... I can live or die without cabbage. I mean, if it's there, it's fine. I'm not going to not eat it, but neither I'm going to actively seek out cabbage. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh yeah, thank you, Kisco. Yes. Did I remember to like my own stream? I did. Yay, good. Hi, Shikara from Karon Kar. We're also trusted friends. You want me to join in a war against Harganath? Yeah. See, here's the thing with that. They own pretty much the entire north. I am the #1 strongest ranked faction in the world, but I don't have any armies up there. I'm not going to have any armies up there. I'm going to have to politely decline your offer to go to war with them, because I may do that at some point, but not today. I don't want to tick them off. Greens in general doesn't have to be cabbage. Okay, good. Oh my god, Space Bear! Space Bear! I'm so excited! Space Bear is here! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so good to see you. I miss Space Bear and King Starscream. Oh, Space Bear, I'm so excited. You are so welcome here, and if Adam is kicking around / Miguel, please say hi to him as well. I am so excited. I miss Space Bear and Starscream so much. That is destination viewing in my world. I ask Mrs. Dave, I will stop what I'm doing in my life to go watch Space Bear and or King Starscream, preferably both. We do that without cabbage, and it's called... something that I can't immediately pronounce, but potatoes is in there, so that's all I really need. He is mere feet from me. Well, Adam / Miguel, welcome. I miss you guys so much. I often think how good it would be just to have a Space Bear and or King Starscream stream in my life, preferably both of you at the same time, because that is destination viewing. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. And Adam / Miguel, I'm so glad you're mere feet from Space Bear. That is exactly where you should be at all times. I like to know where you people are. What was I doing? We're at war. We should probably, you know, deal with that. Oh, Marathi, right. You're moving south because you, me, and the vampires are carving up High Elf territory, and we're just going to keep that plan active. That's going to keep going here. Hieronymus Deathka, we need vampire pizza. You can have vampire pizza. Unfortunately, that is also made of zombies. Like vampire hamburger, which may or may not have come from Hamburg, Germany, you know, undead Hamburg, Germany, it's also going to be made of zombies. Pretty much, Hieronymus, all vampire food is, in fact, made from zombies. Bubble and Squeak. Oh, God, I used to know what that is, too. Leftover potatoes and vegetables all mashed together, fried with extra onion. Sign me up. Sign me up right now. You know, people say, oh, the English have terrible food. No, they don't. They actually have great food. It's very good comfort food. You know, I've lived in England. I've had English food. It's pretty darn good. Lord Not Moved. Is that Yastra again? No, it's Velatroth. That's fine. He can stay there, game. And who's got unassigned skill points that I need to know about? Helenor. You've done nothing for me recently, Death Hag. You have nothing. Only the honey bees are friends and producers of the holy sticky stuff. Oh, yeah, we have kind of a... Sorry, Space Bear may not be caught up, Bird Brains, on the whole Space Bee thing. So, when you say Space Bees to Space Bear, first of all, that sounds really funny. And I'm probably going to say that to myself many times over the course of the evening, because it sounds cool. But understand, Space Bear is probably not caught up on the whole Space Bee issue that we've been doing for like a year. So do forgive her for that. The best English food is much like the best American food. It's taken from someone else and improved. Adopt, adapt, and improve. Absolutely. Motto of the round table. Adopt, adapt, and improve. And we do pizza better than the Italians, and we do burgers better than Hamburg, Germany. Oh, hey, Jess. Yes, Space Bear is here. Believe it or not, Jess. And thank you for checking in. I would say how is Captain Marvel, but I've already seen it and I know it's really good. So yeah, Space Bear is here, as much a surprise to anyone, and apparently King Starscream is mere feet from her, as he should be. It's exactly where he should be. Thank you, Jess. Yes, thank you. I did remember to like my own stream. So let me wait. What does Witch Brew do? Oh, that's really good. But I have to give up one of these. Oh no, you're definitely getting Cry of War because you will cause fear. That's excellent. You should do that all the time, Helener. Oh wait, you do now. I actually just literally gave you that ability. You do cause fear at all times now. I know, Jess. Mrs. Dave and I saw it Thursday night. Loved it. Absolutely loved it, Jess. It's definitely probably my top 5 of the MCU movies. It was a real kind of classic. I was actually impressed that they really kind of went back to basics of just making a solid superhero movie. Yeah, absolutely loved it. You're in love with Mendelosh and yeah. Yeah, so is Mrs. Dave, actually. Oh yeah, Bird Brains. Yeah, Space Bear's not going to be caught up on the whole Jeff Goldblum thing either. So yeah, just you know, the short version, Space Bear and King Starscream, is Jeff Goldblum's kind of a thing now, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. Yastra, stay there. That's good. End that turn. Do I lay siege to Lothern after this, or not? See, the problem is I think the garrison at Lothern could probably take me, and this hero is going to try and get all fussy with me, aren't you? But you failed. You failed. Haha. Where's Sabioth when I need him? Yeah, but Bird Brains will get everyone caught up. Bird Brains will get everyone caught up. It'll be fine. Yeah, no, Jess, loved Captain Marvel. Amazing movie. Just very solid. Kind of brought me back to like the original Iron Man or the first Captain America. Just a really solid. Yeah, I just go for it, Jess. It's fine. It's fine. And Space Bear can get on board with Jeff Goldblum. That's good because it happens a lot. It's not. I don't even know what happens, Space Bear. I do streams, and then all of a sudden we're worshipping Jeff Goldblum, and there are space bees. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no spoilers. We wouldn't do spoilers for you, Hawk. We never do spoilers here. We never, ever do spoilers, except to say it's really good. I think I will definitely say it's one of the best Marvel movies they put out recently, except, you know, maybe Infinity War or something like that. And it's a solid top 5 of what they put out at all. No spoilers at all, but I think you've already seen everyone's pretty much down with Captain Marvel. It's a great movie. Second live stream a week is a great idea to the channel. Thank you, Kisco. I really enjoy it. I mean, it's actually, in retrospect, doing a stream on Friday and Saturday may be a little much because by the time I get to Saturday night, I'm kind of wrecked. Hang on. What does Valen want? Oh, Valen! You've declared war on me. You're adorable. You're absolutely adorable, Valen. You have 1 settlement. You are the 42nd ranked faction on the planet. I am the 2nd ranked faction on the planet. You're nowhere near me, and between you and me is a whole bunch of vampire pirates. Good luck with the war, Valen. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and declare war on me. You'll come begging for peace momentarily. Begging for peace. See it before Endgame. Yeah, no, that should go without saying. I think that goes without saying for virtually every Marvel movie. I know, Jess, we are so close to 800. I know. Going back to that, with what Kisco was saying about the second stream, a lot of that has come from that sim stream. Doing a completely different game that I don't normally do for a stream achieved what I want. It achieved the goal. It brought different people to the channel that might not have otherwise checked it out. So that worked. But yeah, we are a hair's breadth away from 800, and it's actually kind of annoying now. It's actually kind of annoying because, you know as well as I do, Jess, growth is up and down. It's a roller coaster. It's here and it's there. Who is the #1 faction? That's actually a great question, Hawk, because I was the #1 faction the last time I checked. So I will be very interested to know that information myself. But yeah, it's up and down, and it's just been hovering. It's just been kind of flatlined. So it's really annoying to just be just that little bit shy. I think what is much more interesting, look, I love my channel, I love all the community and everything, but I think what is much more interesting is Geek Cupboard is a hair's breadth away from 5K. Like, it's going to happen tomorrow or the day after. So we're all clearly aware of how much of a fan I am of the Geek Cupboard. I don't think that needs even to be said. We're all very clear on that. And probably every single person in this chat has already subscribed to him. But if you haven't, he is a hair's breadth away from 5K. It's going to happen. I would be shocked if it's not going to happen tomorrow or something like that. So I'm pretty sure everyone listening in chat right now is a subscriber to the Geek Cupboard. But just in case you're not, he's an amazing creator, and he's been a very, very good friend to me personally, and kind of walked me through a lot of stuff on YouTube. So he's been a super good friend. So please do go subscribe to him if you haven't already, but I think pretty much everyone has. All of that being said, yes, 5 more, Kisko, 5 more. Morathi, just go near Lothern. Just go in the vicinity of Lothern, and maybe we'll have you start raiding. You know what? We may as well make some money out of this. And sorry, I said Morathi, I meant Yastra. Yeah, just start raiding. Get some money, get some slaves. It'll be a good time. Everyone will have fun with that. Yeah, that's right, Morathi, you're laying siege to Val's Anvil. You've got other things to do. All right, so Jess, we'll see you in a sec. Thank you. We'll see you in a sec. Glad you enjoyed Captain Marvel. Kind of assumed you would. No spoilers on Captain Marvel, Hawk, but definitely go see it. You're going to dig it. Who thinks something needs to be built? Oh, where's my 4th army? We got to get those rebels taken care of up here. Rebel scum. Yeah, go into... Oh, you're already in March mode. Fine. Go up to Bleakhold Fortress and hang out there, and then next turn I'll beef up your army a little bit. Where did the rebels go? They were up at Temple of Adioth. Yeah, they're... Wait, did you lay siege to Temple of Adioth? Wow, you laid siege to Temple of Adioth. Huh. That happened. That was really stupid of you, because the Temple of Adioth will not do a heck of a lot of anything right now because it's under siege, and I have completely ignored that. Okay, that's bad. We're going to lose the Temple of Adioth. We're definitely going to lose the Temple of Adioth. I kind of wasn't paying attention up here. Kind of thought the north was pretty much locked down. No. He's sieged out the Temple of Adioth. Fine. You know what? We'll be up there in a sec. That's going to get taken care of very quickly. Very, very quickly. I hope. Okay, that was bad Total War gameplay there. I should have been paying way more attention up there. I thought he was just raiding and being fussy. No. He actually put me to siege. Lord Not Moved is fine. Unassigned skill points. Sarah... Oh, are you into your really, really good spells right now? Yeah, you are. Why don't you just have an ability to summon a Manticore anytime you feel about it? Are you able to go back? In terms of, like, reloading a previous save? In theory, yes, but I don't need to do that. There's no reason to do that. They'll get that city, and then I will immediately go take it back from them. It's totally fine. I'm not even worried about that. They're a very tiny rebel faction. In fact, the only annoying part is it's going to take me a minimum of 2 to 3 turns to get up there. It's totally fine, Kisko. I would not even reload a save for that. I would, first of all, take the hit because that was really stupid. That wasn't... Like, you know, we did that a few times in XCOM because we just got bad RNG. But, oh yeah, we'll get the city back. But I wouldn't do it here. That was my fault. That was 100% my fault. I should have been paying more attention up there. I kind of left my north undefended, and we see what happened. Yeah, we'll have that city back as soon as that army gets there. Even by the time I get up there, their garrison is not going to be that good. It'll be 100% fine. And while I'm just kind of looking at chat, I do want to remind myself to check what Hawk said and find out who is the #1 faction. I'm going to guess Dreadfleet, or this faction up here in the north, because they had a ton of settlements. If they're not #1, they've got to be like #3. Because they had everything going on down there. Oh, somebody just reduced Mistnar to ruins. That actually won't be Skaven. Usually when you see ruins, it means Skaven. It won't be this time. Those are real ruins. There's no possible way I could swing all the way around there, grab those ruins just for a foothold. No, that would be silly. Welcome back, Jess. Welcome back. We're about to lose a city due to my own negligence. So, that's going to happen. I thought they were just raiding and being fussy. No. They put my city to siege, and they're winning. They're absolutely winning. Badly. I mean, it's going badly for me anyway. Kalidor, you can't have much left in the tank. You cannot... although if somebody wants to grab these rebels before they do something stupid... Dreadfleet? No. Vampire Pirates? No. You want to chip in on that? No. Okay. Claire Caron, do you want to go deal with my rebel problem? I'd really appreciate that. I believe we're allies. I could just set a war coordination. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because then my ally would take my own city. Number one faction, as Robbie Rotten once said, I am number one. Hey, moment of silence for Robbie Rotten. All I know is that was not a potato-based reference, so we've stopped talking about food, which makes me a little sad. You are... Oh, you're Tyrants of the Black Ocean. You're also Vampire Pirates. You're just different Vampire Pirates. A lot of rebels going around. Somebody failed to assault my units. Surrender imminent. I know. It's going to happen. Eliminate Tyrion. That's optimistic. Okay, Tyrion, like literally the biggest legendary lord. Is he up here? Is that Tyrion? Yep, that's Tyrion. I'm nowhere near Tyrion, game. Vampires will get him long before I do. But I appreciate your optimism, game. Okay, two things. Who's number one? Wow, I've gone down to number 3. Probably because I'm about to lose that city. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Come back. Who is... Nagaron's 4. Okay. Who's number 1? Whoever it is, Hawk, they're unknown. Whoever's number 1 and actually number 2, they're unknown. I haven't met them yet. It's not... At least it's not Hexodal. That's good. I actually appreciate that. It ain't the Skaven. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, whoever it is, whoever's number 1 and now number 2, we haven't met them. Although apparently it's Birdbrains. Alright, let's focus on the north here. You, Nightshade, I need you... Do I have a decent military infrastructure up in the Doomglades? Some. Not a lot, but some. Den of Outlaws? Oh, Temple of Adioth. Okay. Oh, yeah. I do have a military infrastructure. I'm just about to lose some of it because my place is under siege. Fair. That's totally 100% fair, game. This is on me. So just keep Nightshade moving up there. We'll pick up some more troops along the way, and we will smash those rebels. They will take the Temple of Adioth, though. That's fine. It's going to take them ages to build up garrison. A decent garrison, anyway. And speaking of sieges, how's my siege going down here? Oh, quite good. Quite good. We should have a bunch of siege equipment at this point. Do I want to try a wall battle? I don't not want to try it. I feel 2 armies, full strength, with siege equipment. They do have the annoying problem of a dragon, though. The dragon is a little bit fussy. I could just pull this 3rd army in there. I kind of feel that's how that's going to go. You know what, Yastra? Change of plans. Come over here. Come on over. And we're going to have a 3-way army here. This is really complicated. Who's actually attacking? There we go. Barathi. 3 armies. I'll actually take the auto-resolve. I'm going to suffer for that. No, I'm not. No, let's fight a battle. Let's fight a battle. Random fact with Birdbrains. The U.S. Air Force is the world's most powerful Air Force. Second most powerful Air Force is the U.S. Navy. Really? China isn't in there somewhere? Maybe just China's the bigger. How are we defining powerful, Birdbrains? How are we... Are we talking about, like, tech or size? Like, how are we defining the word powerful Air Force? And I'm legitimately asking. I want to know how you're reaching the definition of powerful. Is it through high technology, or hang on, did you know with Bobcat during World War II the U.S. Army experimented with using pemmican as rations, as we have done in RimWorld? Works just fine. They had a group of soldiers eating pemmican with low suet, medium suet, and high suet recipes for several weeks. Number of aircraft. Okay, most expensive, says Hawk. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. No, I'm not going to gamble. That's a fine number. That's a totally fine number for that. And I want to get the 2 bolt throwers. I'm going to have so many freaking reinforcements coming in. It's going to be a little ridiculous. But get those guys started over there. And this is the unit that doesn't have my flying units. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I was questioning it too, Hawk. Like, how are we defining most powerful? First of all, where are all of them? This may be stupid. This may be a really stupid thing to be doing here, to be charging into the city. I could have just starved them out. But here we are. We've made a choice. Okay, they've got basically nothing over here. Well, great. Send those guys over there. And everyone else can focus on other things, like going here and going... Can I get you on the side here? No, but I can get you here. And you, come over to, I don't know, here. You, come over here. And last guy, come over here. Now we need somebody to wreck the gate. That would be the War Hydra. How do you get food and starve them out? You just siege them, Kisko. So basically you put their city under siege, and, you know, from a sort of a lore perspective, they can't get new food if you've surrounded their city. So eventually they starve out and their armies suffer attrition, and eventually they die. It's the same thing the guy's doing to me up north. I just didn't notice it, which was stupid. It was completely stupid of me to do that. But here we are, and we're doing this instead. I think this will be fine because my reinforcements will come in very, very soon. But I will move these guys to a more advantageous position. Actually, don't do that because we've already started the battle, so you may as well stay exactly where you are. But you could move, say, here. There we go. Okay, let's see how this nonsense goes. The experiment, the soldiers involved were given a feast by high command. None of the soldiers were able to eat much. And let's get 1, 2, 3, all of you guys sort of lined up here-ish. You can start shooting things. More Black Guard coming in. Just take any position you want near the walls. That's fine. You guys, come over here, actually. Okay, keep that moving while the reinforcements come in. I got a lot of reinforcements. I got 3 armies showing up to this party. It's going to be really tough to just figure out what the hell is going on here. And more reinforcements and more reinforcements and more reinforcements. Mostly waiting for any flying reinforcements. That would be a delight. I'd be keen on that. I've got it on kind of slow-mo speed just because there's so damn much going on. Oh, speaking of flying, I forgot. Morathi can fly. Right. You have a flying thing. You got a lot of spells, too. Soul Blight, no. Mystifying Miasma, no. Pit of Shades, sign me up. Yep, Pit of Shades, please. Let's have some Pit of Shades sort of right there-ish. Get on that, Morathi. All of these reinforcements are coming in. I'm just going to throw a ton of stuff at the walls and hope for the best. Actually, you guys, why don't you guys start working on some gates? Got nothing better to be doing. You can't, apparently. Oh, you can. You can. Yeah, everyone start knocking a gate down. If you see a gate, go ahead and bust it. It'll be fine. Hashtag keen on that. You've clearly figured out, Jess, I do indeed say that like a wicked lot. It's gonna keep coming up over and over and over again. So, yeah, go ahead and hashtag that. May as well. May as well. Oh my god, I have so many units. How the hell am I going to control 3 armies? Well, we'll figure it out. It'll all be fine. So that spell did a heck of a lot of damage. Let's do that again. That was fun. And, do... I don't know. I guess do the Miasma one? Why not? It's not like you've got anything else to be doing right now. Oh, we're still vortexing them, too. We're still working on the vortex thing. How is my artillery doing here? Still getting into position. Okay, you're almost in position, though. When you are, yeah, do all the things that I've already told you to do. That you're saying it, I'm just making sure it's spelled correctly. Point taken. Point taken. Alright, the artillery's firing. Good. Good. Are you guys sort of not doing anything at the moment? You're not doing anything. Why don't you get going? Do something. Morathi, do you have that Vortex spell up yet? You will in 11 seconds. Or 19 seconds. It looks better than the F-35 and F-22. Oh, we're doing military stuff. Okay. I'm just going to assume this is between Bird Brains and Bobcat and hope for the best. Trickster Shard, no thank you. Nope, don't really need that. Am I not getting my latest batch of reinforcements coming in? Because I'm seeing 2 armies. I believe I should be having 3. Where's my 3rd one? I don't know. Okay, it'll work itself out somehow. It'll work itself out. Yeah, you guys are doing what I need you to do broadly. You are not really doing anything. Come up here if you can. And who can do stuff while this is all getting dealt with? Siege towers are almost there. Okay, good. Morathi, can you start throwing down any other spells at this point? You can't. Why don't you start working on the gate? Sarah, what can you do for a living? You can do the Amber Spear. Sure, do that. That'll be fun. And then after you're done with that, we'll probably have you do something else. Ah, here's some folks. Where are you guys coming from? I think my other army just showed up. You know what? I don't even know what to do with you guys. So just form a big line, and I'll figure you out later. I'll mostly figure out when I figure out who's in here. How many dark shards do I have? One there. Fine. Another one. Sure. Cool. Yeah, do that. Morathi, can you do anything about their catapults? And, you know, their dragon? Because Warhydra's getting messed up. Like, kind of badly, actually. Warhydra might have to take a nap. And Morathi, you're just kind of literally standing in the middle of nowhere right now. So why don't you Pit of Shades these guys for why not? For just do that. This may have been a poor choice to do this. You guys can focus on something else. You guys can focus, like, over here. And you guys... I'm missing my other artillery, though. I kind of went into this battle thinking I was going to have 3 armies. I don't appear to have 3 armies. I appear to have 2. Somebody shortchanged me on an army. No, those are not my guys. These are my guys. Okay. Everybody start fighting people. If you see somebody who hasn't been murdered, go murder them. It's, like, really important that you do that. You murder people. You definitely go murder those guys. Okay, let's try that again. You definitely go murder those guys. Go with the murders. Do that. And you also do murders, please. Everybody who's on my side, this is an announcement. If you see somebody who's not dead, who's not us, murder them. I don't know how much more clear I can make that. Where are you going? You're with repeater crossbows. Okay, can you take some shots up there? Could you, like, deal with a thing for me, please? How's Warhydra doing? Not great. Been better. Been better. Start to bring my cavalry down here. I think that'll be okay. And everyone else... they're getting hung up by the water. That's part of the problem. This may have been stupid. In terms of battles I've done recently, this may be one of the stupid ones. However, I bet we could get range on their bolt thrower. Yeah. I think... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and take out their dragon from here. I don't know how this is going to go, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Are you murdering? And are you murdering? Because I see some people who aren't getting murdered. And I would like to correct that. You are murdering. That's good. You, sir, thank you. Kill. And you guys are all basically doing things that I need you to do. Okay, good. Morathi, you're not very useful right now, so why don't you peel out of there? You're going where I need you to go. That's good. You're kind of going where I need you to go, but not as well as I would like you to be. Everyone else, just start going for the gate. We kind of need to get that gate down. I don't have my third army. I don't think I do. I don't even know how many people are here now. Who's here? Yastra's here. No, Velatrot's here. I do have 3 armies. Don't know why it looks so small. And apparently I didn't have as much artillery as I thought I did. That's fussy. Maybe some of it got left behind. I don't know. Oh, those guys have already given up. Okay, good. Good job, team. We're getting in with the murdering. Good. We're understanding how murder works. Doom and Darkness... actually, you know what? That's not the worst idea. Why don't you have Doom and Darkness on you? Then you'll give up and go away, and we can concentrate on murdering somebody else. Somebody needs to get over here and help these guys out. Victory is in our grasp. I think that's a little optimistic, game. I'm not going to lie. I think that's a little optimistic, although Warhydra's in with a chance. Go chase these guys quickly and start to bring my cavalry in here. Curry! Welcome! Sorry, Curry. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I'm in the middle of kind of a squirrely battle here, and it's kind of a stupid battle because I didn't need to do this. I could have just starved these people out. But welcome, Curry! Welcome! Well, what if you're out of ammo and your only option is to run? You'll need speed for that. Oh, I assume this is still a Bobcat thing. Okay, a Bobcat and Bird Brains thing. Wait, where... Why is their tower still on? There's nobody there. Are you saying those guys are holding that tower? Because that ain't right. That ain't right. You're going where I need you to go. Good. Morathi, what could you be doing with your time? And are we killing their dragon? The #1 thing I would like to be murdering right now is the Sun Dragon. Because dragon. I kind of tasked the artillery on that, but they're having a real hard time getting into range, aren't they? Oh, they're almost there. They're actually almost there. Good. Good, good, good. Birdbrains is hiring new assassins. Well, Curry is my Black Ops sniper. I kind of feel I've got dibs on Curry as the Black Ops sniper. But, you know, Curry will, you know, make her own decision on that, and that's her own decision to make. But I did create her as a Black Ops sniper. I kind of feel I got dibs on that one. But, yeah, you guys figure it out. It's all good. Anyone else want to do some murders at all? I need more people to be doing murdering. I can't float everything on Warhydra right now, especially because Warhydra is actually in a bit of a sticky situation. Cavalry, start dealing with other cavalry and actually charge. Like, go on your horse faster than you're going right now. Plenty of curry to share. Good enough. Fair enough. So you'll kill for anyone, Curry. Got it. If the price is right, you'll do it. Who are you again? Morathi. Okay, why don't we start getting some of the lords, and specifically the guys who are good at fighting and murdering down here. You don't seem to have anything to do. That means you need to get down here and do some murders. Ah, the horsies showed up, finally, to support the War Hydra. Good. And boy, they did show up. Alright, that should really hurt those guys. And you also get down here and do some murders. Better version of Age of Empires. Oh, I'd 100% agree. I love me some... I like the Total War series in general, and the Warhammer part of the franchise in particular. It's a superb game. I had no idea I was going to dig this game that much. And then I binge-watched many a true nerd do it. And I've been playing it ever since. Ever since. Are we... guys, I had a plan here on focusing on murdering the dragon. I don't feel we're making a big effort on that. I don't feel we've really got focus on killing the huge fire-breathing dragon. I don't know if memos have not been released, if there wasn't a good team meeting about this. My artillery's on it. Okay, good. My artillery is making an effort, and in fact is actually doing some damage to that thing. Good. That's promising. Not really as quickly murdering as I would like. But, you know, hope springs eternal. You guys, you're kind of all outside and everyone else is inside, so that's less effective. Why don't you come in, I don't know, sort of here-ish, and then I'll figure you out from there. How's the cavalry issue going on over here? Okay, good. We've dealt with them. Great. Go find somebody else to murder. You three. I got a plan for you three. You all come over here. And we're going to try and do some more murders over here. It's all going to be good. You're broken. I don't need you up here. You can come down here. You guys can start coming down here. We need a plan on killing all those guys at the back. That just needs to happen. How are we doing on Dragon? Is Dragon taking any damage? Little tiny bit. Okay, little bit, tiny bit. Not much. You get over here. Anyone else who has missiles, get over here. Somebody needs to come in and wreck that bolt thrower before it makes me mental, because it's shooting us out of the sky. Morathi, you can fly. What could you do for a living? Not really what I want you to do. Okay, you basically can't do squat. Good job, Morathi. Fantastic. Legendary lord, my ass. Alright, you guys all come over here. And Birdbrains and Bobcat are still doing military stuff. Good. I'm just occasionally checking to see if I need to chime in on anything that Birdbrains and Bobcat are saying, but largely they're, as usual, just kind of doing their own thing. Saris, do you have any neat spells you could be doing? You could Amber Spirit. Nobody has taken out this other gate. Did you guys want to get on that at all? Ever? Oh, hang on. I've got a situation down here. Who needs to get murdered? The Silver Helms do. Okay, you three just murder. War Hydra and the Horsies murder things. I think Death Hour may be coming sooner than we think here. This is a very poorly planned battle, and it's very, very chaotic. I'm actually not doing that well. I know the game says I'm doing very well, but I'm not. I want to be very clear about that. Where are my cavalry now? You're over here, aren't you? Come over here. Go somewhere different, because those guys are effectively broken right now. You can keep working on them. But you and you, come over here. Kinda quickly, please, because I got a job for you. And anyone who's got missiles, like you and you and you, I just want you to stand nice and tight right here and shoot everything that you see. If it's not us. Like, ideally, things that aren't us. That would be, you know, the goal. The broad goal. Nobody has taken the freaking gate down here. Guys, get on the gate. Gate's not taking itself down, is it? No, it isn't. You're bored up here. Why don't you come down and murder something? And that's my Corsairs. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Corsairs can be right there. You guys... Which one of you... There we go, the crossbows. Start dealing with their bolt thrower. Actually, no. Sorry, check that. Start dealing with their dragon. That's actually the more important thing here. The regular cavalry that I am willing to sacrifice if necessary, they can deal with the bolt thrower pretty efficiently. And War Hydra, why don't you deal with their shock cavalry? Or deal with their lord? Start dealing with their lord. That might be an error. That might be a huge mistake. Morathi, you must have something you can do at this point. Soul Blight. Sure, you know what? Do that to everyone over here. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. Oh, hang on. The Phoenix is here. The Phoenix is here. War Hydra, got a new target for you. Oh, wait, that was just a spell. Okay. That was just the Phoenix being fussy. That's okay. That's fine. Oh, actually, we've done a darn good bit of damage. We've done a very, very good bit of... Okay, so the dragon breathed fire. That's fine, because dragon's almost dead. So, go charge something, War Hydra. Go charge something. And has anyone else gotten around to doing anything around here? These guys have basically given up. Why don't you guys get in on these ones? And if the rest of you... Oh, the gate is finally open. Super. About freaking time. Go line up here and shoot everything you see. This is such a messy battle. Is this one Robert, though? Birdbrains? I guess, yeah, it's Morathi's, so it must be. Because we have a couple of War Hydras out now. And a Charybdis. We have multiple monsters. We're not shy of monsters. Oh, the Dark Riders gave up. Okay, that's fine. Can you nail that Phoenix while you're giving up? I think you got the bolt thrower while you were doing it, though. So, well, no, you didn't. But it's all kinds of messed up. It's not doing anything right now. And you're not doing anything. I can't help notice you don't have anything to murder. Why don't you go murder that guy? I wish I had more cavalry in these many armies that I've got together here. More cavalry would be pretty spiffy right about now. These guys are just never even going to get here. Take a few of you. Just start heading in here. What's the worst that's going to happen? You'll probably never even get there in time, but we'll see. Eleanor, you've actually got a chance of taking out a lord. Why don't you go and do that? And who else needs something to do with their time? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Why don't you do... Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Don't you have the whole spell that just creates some manticore? You do, but you don't have the magic to do it. Okay, that's fair, I guess. That's fair. War Hydra. Deal with the... Yeah, you deal with the dragon. You deal with the Phoenix. Let's get their monsters off the table here. And actually, somebody could just stand in the win part here, the little victory plaza or whatever. Yeah, okay, everyone's pretty much moving up. I think this is broadly done. I just think it's a little scrappy and messy. Not my greatest fight. Not my greatest fight at all. But it'll do. It'll get the job done. When we'll have Val's Anvil, which is important, without any other reinforcing armies coming in. You, keep... no, actually, keep working on the Phoenix, please. All these other guys are coming up. You can go here and shoot anything that moves that isn't us, and you can do exactly the same thing right here. Excellent. All these guys can kind of just hang out. Oh, there's my Dark Riders. Where have you guys been all this time? I was kind of waiting on you. Anyone else over here that I need to be aware of? You have nothing to do, apparently. Why don't you come hang out up here and shoot things? Largely shoot things. Yastra, good to see you again. Why don't you go murder a thing? Like, I don't know, the Phoenix. Try and do that. If we can just get these three guys down, the dragon should be basically done. Well, it's not that basically done. It's mostly basically done, and no one's touching the Silver Helms right now. These guys are getting wrecked. The Corsairs are just getting destroyed. Oh, you seem to need something to do. Great. All right. I'm gonna make this a bar fight at this point. Just go in and murder. This is my least technically accurate battle I've ever done. This is horrible. Anyone who's good at Warhammer would be embarrassed by this. But here we are. Ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. Everyone just charge in and do the murders, please. Yes, even you, Yastra. Let's actually get it up to normal speed here. Even you, Yastra, on your dinosaur, charge in and do the murders. Actually, you will be good at leading the charge, actually. That's very valuable. You... shoot the Phoenix. Phoenixes go down pretty easy to missile fire. Ah! Crossbows have found some targets. Excellent. Yeah, now everyone's going down. I'm going to lose those Black Ark Corsairs. Oh, not quite. Just got them in time. That was a bar fight. That was not a war. That was just a scrap. Best line ever for your channel. Makes me smile every time. It's the best line because it's true, Kisco. Because it's true. Oh, that was an awful fight. That was terrible. But we won. That's the important part. We won. And now we have Val's Anvil. Now we have a decent chunk of Ulthuan. Not as much as the vampires, but a decent chunk nonetheless. Decisive victory. I disagree, actually, game. That was terrible. Although I didn't really take nearly as much damage as I thought. In fact, it was only those Black Ark Corsairs. Huh. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll take that, and I will absolutely take your money, take your slaves, take your replenishment. Ogre Blade. Okay, cool. Got a decent weapon out of that. That's nice. Take that. Province secured. Yep. Marathi's up. Yeah, everyone's up. Velatroth's up. It's all up. Val's Anvil. What did I inherit? Repair that. Repair that. Let's immediately start putting some defensive buildings up. Because somebody's going to come and pick a fight with me. They're not letting that slide. And Val's Anvil is down to level 3. The walls are going to take not too long to be repaired. Lord Not Moved, fine. Velatroth, come out of that stance, go into regular stance, and go over to Torsethi. And what do we want to do? We're probably going to have a public order issue for, actually not that long, but most of that is because there's people sitting here. Yeah, okay. Go with... Go with growth. Yeah, growth would be good. Let's get these places teched up and locked down. Settlement upgrade. Who? Arnheim? Oh. Okay. Not as concerned about Arnheim. I will take the next level of the money thing. And I'm going to save some money for getting this army where it needs to be, because Temple of Adioth is about to fall. It's going to fall in the next turn, so I probably won't do that settlement upgrade. Thanks very much, though, game. I do appreciate that. Marathi level 19. Good. Good. Like to see some more so her generals don't get fussy. And that ends that. All right. I think, apart from that last bar fight of a battle, we actually had a pretty good round here. We've got Torsethi and Val's Anvil locked down. We own a decent chunk of Ulthuan. I think the next interesting thing that happens, apart from going up and re-liberating our city that's about to get taken over in the north, is what's going to happen with Lothern. And then if we're just going to split Ulthuan between ourselves and the Vampire Coast, well, then what? Do we start heading overseas more? Or do we start poking our nose at the Lord Mazdamundi bear? And by bear, I mean lizard, because that's what he is. See, the thing with the south is we can't... Well, we can live down there, but it's unpleasant climate. It's going to hurt us to live down there. We'll have to have a think about it. All right. All right, we will call the stream there. I think with that last little battle, that's a good place to call it from there. You'll appreciate your new nickname in all Discord servers. I will look for that, particularly in my own Discord server. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. But I will check that out. Just so, yeah, let's call the stream there. My voice is starting to go, and I'm exhausted. So let's just end it there. I'll see you guys next time, either next Friday or next Saturday, whatever that may be. And I know I say it every single time, but I really do appreciate you guys showing up. It does actually mean a lot to me that you guys show up. It's a great time hanging out with you, and I always look forward to this every week. I'm always looking forward to Saturday. So thank you so much, guys. I will end it there. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye.